Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. I am your host, BlueMage319, and we need to get into this town. This is Jadore, so let's go explore it. I believe this is actually the most western town on the world map. Let's talk to this guy. Hey, you. This is Jadore, the westernmost town on the world map. Yeah, I actually learned that from my first playthrough, or this playthrough. You kind of remember things when you do an LP. You know, you talk to more people and stuff. But enough of that. So we got some stuff we need to buy from the armor shop. I don't think there's much here. Let's say, there's not much more than what we're gonna buy here. I want to get, definitely want to get one white dress. I want to get another ninja gear for Locke or whoever. It's just basically an upgrade from the Kung Fu suit. And we want to get one more mithril vest. And let's go ahead and equip this stuff. I mean, we're going to do actually a little bit more shopping when we're here. But, you know, I'm just kind of like, I'm crazy. You know, I just like having everything equipped immediately. But, yeah, you want to equip that white dress on Celis. I mean, it boosts her magic by like 4. Yeah, 4. You know, her defense by 8, and her magic defense by 6. So that's a really nice upgrade for her. She's gonna enjoy that a lot. I want to give Cyan the mithril vest, the other mithril vest, and as you can see, we already have another. We have 2 ninja gear. You should have. I have green beret on everybody, as you can see. This is my setup, by the way. If you guys didn't check it out from the last episode, I gave a white cape to Cyan because you know, it just, like I said, it has like a kind of like a unique boosting rate, and I definitely like the white cape. And it also prevents against imp and mute. So let's continue exploring the town. Got they sell some really good stuff here. So I mean, not like really good, but you know, good. Earring, what do you call it? Chocobo. Hang on, is there anything back here? No. But yeah, if you want to get onto a chocobo and maybe go somewhere, grind or whatever, you're free to do that. Once in a while, one of the idiots from Zozo will wander down here looking for an easy mark. Watch your wallet. Guess the people in Zozo are stereotyped as a certain type of way. Let's see if they got any different items here. Yeah, same items. They do sell the Revivify item, which cures zombie. Zombie is not a nice status. You know, I think what it does, aside from, you know, when you heal someone who's zombie or undead, you're killing them. So I believe it cuts your physical and your physical attack and physical defense by half or something like that. I could be wrong about that, but all I notice is whenever I'm zombied, I am very weak, and I don't know if I really don't know if my magic is different, but whatever. So yeah, not many good items here, but we do want to check out the Relic Shop when we get a chance. Let's see. Definitely, there's no good weapons here, so you don't have to worry about that. Hey, girl. A girl wrapped in fire sped off to the north into the mountains. Hey, that's awesome. That's gotta be Terra. Maria, the opera singer, is gorgeous. What's in here? The auction house. Now, we will be spending time here pretty soon. This is one of my favorite things about Final Fantasy VI. Today's auction is over. Yeah, you're not going to be able to use the auction house anytime right now. There's nothing I can't buy. You like art? No. Philistines. What? What is a Philistine? Huh. I need something that will bring back wayward spirits. I heard only in the imperial capital of Vector does such a thing exist. Huh. You can get some priceless things at this auction. Whether you can appreciate them or not, who knows? Yeah, one of the things I just loved about Final Fantasy 8 or 9 was the auction house, but I kind of like the auction house in 6 well, I like them both. Gives you a good chance to spend all that, money we've been earning. Like, some games don't give you the chance to, like, utilize money like you should. You want to, like, you collect a bunch of money and you want to spend it. So, first time I've been here, this ain't the kind of place a poor person usually comes. Okay, so we're kind of getting like an idea of what Jadore is. It's kind of like the rich town, right? I guess Zozo to the north is, this region is very class conscious. In the south part of town live the middle classes. The rich folks live to the north. Well, what I mean by the north of the town, in that town Zozo, I believe that's where the thieves and the poor people live. So, I want to be an opera singer when I grow up. Opera house? It's far to the south. So I guess, yeah. See, it's pretty cool how she wants to do something that's right next to her, and she wants to be an opera singer. That's pretty cool. Definitely, we will be going to the opera house pretty soon. Not in this episode, but Relic Shop. We need some stuff now. We can finally buy earrings. You don't have to go crazy with them. I'm sure you still got a good amount of money from the Velt, so definitely want to buy a pair for sure. We'll get some more later, but right now, you should have 4 earrings. If you don't have 4, get 2, because you want to have 4 earrings right now. So let's pick up a couple piece rings. Buy 2 piece rings. That's good. You're able to get the sniper sight and the barrier ring. I believe that casts shell when the HP is low, so it's not as good as like auto shell. But I've never really wanted to use. I've never felt the need to use like shell ever. I mean, maybe in some other games like in Final Fantasy 8, you could junction these magic spells, charges, whatever you want to call them, to your certain stats. Certain ones junction better and that type of thing. So the poor people have all left here for the mountains to the north. There they've built a town. Well, that's probably where we'll be headed, seeing as how that girl wrapped in fire was there. So we need to do that. Bunch of liars up in Zozo. Never can trust them. That's that town we're talking about. Anything in here? No, just a couple of beds. That's nice. But we'll be headed to Zozo pretty soon. So definitely. You know what? You know what I want to do? I want to tell you what I'm going to do with that other pair of. I want to tell you what I'm going to do with the other pair of earrings. I want to take the ribbon off. And how did I miss that? What? Jesus. I want to give Celis 2 pairs of earrings. But man, if you guys want to sell some equipment or sell some relics, feel free to. The relics that you're going to need, they should be obvious now, like things like Atlas Armlet, Genji Glove, earrings, your black belt maybe, a white cape. You want to keep all that stuff. But I always like to just keep everything, I mean, it can get tedious searching through your stuff, but whatever. So here we are, Owzer's house. Owzer. You're the spitting image of Maria. Haven't heard of her. She's a famous opera singer. Hey, Edward, I gotta say, that's a pretty nice compliment, man. Who is he guy referring to? I mean, all we have is Celis. I wonder if we, came here with, without Celis, if it was, maybe Locke instead, if he would still said that. So we want to pick up a tincture while we're here. And this is, I guess, the mansion of the city. So I believe we could check these little photos out. Yeah, looks like a treasure chest. Picture of an old urn. That's a good word for it. I just usually call them pots. Now that guy right there, we know him. We've seen him before. I think he's one of the only bosses in this game that has a sprite. I think. I don't know. It's maybe he's the only one that I can remember that has his own sprite. Anyways, yeah, I'd say that's 2 lamps. What is this? Pumpkin? Or picture of a lovely lady? What? I don't see it. You suck. Ah, some armor. Yeah, yeah, there we go. It's a great thing seeing armor. What? I don't get that. So this is, I guess, a bucket. Yeah, what? Okay, it's ancient. Kind of looks like a bucket, though, to me. Still life of flowers. They almost look alive. Well, flowers are alive. I mean, it's not like they're not alive. That's kind of like, I don't want to say racist, but maybe lifist? Yeah, that's a lifist thing to say. You know, just because you're human doesn't mean you're the only thing that's alive, okay? Hey, you know what, guys? I'm going to show you what weapons they got at the weapon shop. Not much, but I definitely don't need anything here. We got a new weapon for Cyan, and another little knife weapon for Shadow. The Kaiser Knuckles, that's actually a holy elemented weapon, so you might want to get it, but I never am going to attack with him or him, so I don't need these things, and it doesn't affect the commands or the skills that you use. It's all the same. I guess you could say it's like just based on like your level, I guess, what skills you use, like the blitz technique or the sword tech. So we don't need the thief knife that we have is what that's probably the best knife you got for a guy like Shadow. So if you didn't pick up the full moon weapons, or if you didn't get them in the last episode, you can get them here. These right here are basically like elemental shurikens. You know, they're not too cheap, but we'll be getting some of those later. I believe they had those in Final Fantasy V, or it could have been 4 too. I think Edge used them. But anyways, let's get on out of here. Are we nice and healed? Yeah, I'd say we're good. I mean, this is a powerhouse party right now. We got a pretty strong party on us. So you know what? Let's hop on a chocobo, because it is quite a far distance. $250. Snap onto a chocobo, and let's go. I don't know if you guys have played Final Fantasy 13, but I really, 13 is one of my favorite games. 13-2. I loved 13-2. I'm in the middle of playing 13-3 right now. I'm pretty far, but I never. Gosh, man, I just don't. Yeah, you just want to go north and then west a little bit, and here you are. This is Zozo. I never really liked new stuff, but you gotta keep things new, and I do respect it. 13-3 is a very good game. 2 is very nice. I really like 13-2. I'll be LPing 13. In fact, I think that's actually going to be my next LP is 13. So, all right, let's head into the town of Zozo, where I guess it's always raining. I mean, I think it's always raining here. Hey, you're dead. You're on the ground. Anyways, of course. Got some good enemies here. Good ones that'll make a great couple of rages. Like this one, the Hades Gigas. Now he is not a nice enemy. I want to use Rodox on him. He can really do some damage. You know what? You might want to actually use Marshall on him, because it's pretty nice. But let's go ahead and go up to. Oops, Drats, I went a little too close there. I wanted to go up to slash technique. Multi-target there. You know what? And another thing, guys, I think I'm going to switch to what do you call it? To active. But that was the drill technique. Pretty good technique there. Penetrates defense totally. Now the Hades Gigas, he has a move called Magnitude 8, and you could actually learn it through his rage when you go to the Velt and leap at him. But the one thing I don't like about the Magnitude 8 is that it's an earthquake spell, but it hits everybody, even your party members. Clock second hand pointing at 3:30. Okay. Well, these guys right here, let me just tell you, these guys right here, just like that one guy said, they're all liars. You want to go this way first. So you don't really want to listen to what they're saying. I will tell you exactly what we need to know. You don't need to talk to them. But the harvesters are the ones on the two. The two is the harvesters, and they could actually steal an item from you if you let them stay around too much. So, the slam dancers, however, that's actually another good rage that I want to learn. Ooh, found a barrier ring. That's pretty nice. That's I believe it is a rare drop. So, lucky me, I guess. But you know, basically, you just want to use Flash. You want to use Marshall and keep Celis around for some healing, and always, you know, just basically use level 1 sword tech. Now, I think about this time is when I level up Cyan to another, gets like another rage. So, nothing in there. Rusted shut. I mean, not another rage. Cyan will learn another sword technique. Remember, I did say this once that, you know, guys like Sabin and Cyan, they learn their stuff. They learn their techniques, periodically throughout leveling up and stuff. Oh, we got another new enemy. This is the Gobbledygook enemy. They're actually weak to poison, so you can use Bioblaster if you want. But I prefer using Flash. Flash or Marshall. It's a great move. You know that Flash basically just deals non-elemental damage to all to all enemies. It actually has a chance of blinding them too. But I do know that blind or darkness is a bugged status in this game. A lot of bugs in this game. Like, for instance, the 255 rages that Gaw can learn. I think like 3 of them are bugged. Like, they don't work. I've never got all the rages for Gaw. I've tried, but I never was able. I just like gave up. But yeah, so let's use Marshall again here. I hope you guys got all those rages, because I kind of feel bad like spamming Marshall, which I know is a really hard rage to find. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not for you guys, but I've always had it hard for me to find. So there we go. Mastered a new technique. Ooh, Edgar gained level 2. Another barrier ring. I think we could sell that. I mean, I'm never going to use the barrier ring. Maybe I will. I don't know. You'll have to find out later. But yeah. So anyways, these guys are telling us all these like things, like the minute hand is on 30 and this and that. But don't take their word for it, because they are basically liars. And you don't want to believe them. So let's just go south a little to the Relic Shop, or we can get in a battle. But don't worry, they're telling you all this stuff for a reason. I will tell you exactly what you need to do. So let's use Marshall on him this time. Tools, drill, penetrates his defense. Now let's check out Cyan's new sword tech. Hopefully you guys have learned it, or you guys are just about to learn it. Quadra Slam. One of my favorite sword techs out of all of his sword techniques. Basically hits the guy 4 times. Basically kind of like a dispatch times 4. So really nice move. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. I had to edit a little something out there. Now that I'm finally able to edit videos. Oh man. Anyways, I'm sure you guys know how to do it. It was just a little harder for me. But yeah, I accidentally went into the Relic Shop, but I do not want to do that right now. Instead of heading south from the pub, I want to go north. There's a couple items we can get. A couple people, well, a couple battles. Alright, new formation with the Harvester and Gobbledygook. So let's go ahead and use our Marshall Rage. It's a really great rage for going up against multi-enemies. As you know, I've said this before, it just basically causes full damage to all enemies. Not many enemies in this game are weak to wind. In fact, it's weird, but flying enemies, I think, are weak to wind. which you would think the opposite, but then again, water enemies are weak to fire, so this place is dangerous, and don't you dare think about jumping between... Okay. Alright, so we shouldn't... Okay, then I guess what we'll do is we'll have to just go ahead and jump in between buildings. Alright, now, remember they were all talking about the clocks and this and that, about the clocks, this, yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to show you exactly what you guys need to do, okay? First, you're going to want to have to press 6, okay? Clock's hands have stopped. Please reset the minute. Now, you're going to just want to press 10. Now, we got to reset the second. Okay, now this one, we bring all the way down to 50. What does that do? Well, it opens up a pathway to something pretty nice. The chainsaw. This is a... I remember I said in one of my videos that, that the drill can sometimes cause instant death. Well, I get the drill and the what do you call it, the chainsaw mixed up a lot. And this is a great, by the way, this is a great formation for the slam dancer, because we've never seen one with that, this formation, and it's just going to make it a lot easier for us to get on the belt. So, anyways, like I said, you know, I said that the drill will sometimes cause instant death. Well, the tool that we just found just now, the chainsaw, and there's nothing out here. The chainsaw will cause instant death, and it's quite a nice tool to have, because I think you can use it on those Hades Gigas, and it could cause instant death on them, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But you know what, guys? I'm gonna step outside of the town, and I will meet you guys on the next episode. We'll meet out front of the pub. Or if you guys want to step outside and save, that's what I'm going to go do. So, thanks for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure. Oh, by the way, the chainsaw, it's got a 25% chance of instant death to enemies that are susceptible to it. Some enemies aren't susceptible to instant death, so it might not even work on them. It does cause damage, but anyways, I'll get into that next time. I'll even demonstrate it. Thanks a lot for watching. Blue Mage 319. Like I said, I'm going to be outside. I'm going to save. We'll meet outside the pub, because we still got a couple more treasures to find, and we got a lot of story in the next episode. So take care, get a good night's rest, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.